channel that you choose, we're coming back to YouTube. Make sure you turn on the notifications because they back on the shadow ban. Always hating. Stay to the end so you can find out how you can win a free Xbox, PlayStation. Details are waiting. What do you think? That sound good? I'm going to roll with that one. Shaun King attempts to take down the Boston Celtics. But Shaun King obviously ain't no sports fan and no historian of the Boston Celtics. Check this shit out.
Me and my folks is ballin'. You know me, I'm all in. Don't pull up in no foreigns. I notice those who callin'. Don't do this very often. These losers get exhausted. I'm fresh to death from coffins. Unique is what I walk in. Me and my people. Expensive nights, yeah, no hype. Yeah, I live this kind of life. Different sights, different price. I go from car to motorbike. I'm hard to kill and hard to fight. Never right, I'm overbite. They love you when your clothing tight. Overdose, they soaking trite. Never bought in when they all green. I be looking like the bartender. Got a couple of drinks I like, oh yeah, what I notice when they keeping it open. They hope you reloading and keeping you floating. That boat that you're rolling is paid by your boat. This is specially chosen. What you did not know.
It's your favorite local, especially after I done spoke. Support the real again. Get rid of the fake, the F you to the industry. How do you fight back? It's simple. All you got to do is just press subscribe. Then join the movement over there on Instagram at CEDDYNASH, one word. That's where you and I can stay in contact. Plus, I'm going to personally follow you back, like your pictures and all that. To the crew, that's the truth. With the visionaries. Now, let me fully give a disclaimer. It's 50-50 with me and Shaun King. Like, sometimes he cool, sometimes he ain't cool. Sometimes I agree with what he's saying, sometimes I don't. That's just what happens with people in general. Like, I know a couple of visionaries is dope-ass people, but the fact that they Cowboy fans says an awful lot about their character at times. Gotcha. But, shameless, harmless attacks at Cowboy fans, because what the hell? But anyways, Shaun King tried to say what he said. The problem when him saying what he said was it was a big miss. Since you already seen it, let me revisit it. Y'all not ready to talk about how no team in American sports is built around whiteness more than the Boston Celtics. Their logo is a literal white man, like the whitest white man you could imagine. Their name, the Celtics, is based on what you would call a certain group of Europeans. And white people in Boston have always thought about this team as theirs. They hate Kyrie for rejecting it and rejecting them. No. They hate Kyrie for lying, saying I'm coming back and he didn't come back. They hate how it's perceived that Kyrie didn't really try. Don't do this bullshit where we take certain things that can be true and mix and mince that bullshit with something that ain't true. If I were a Celtics fan and I seen Kyrie on the court, I'm booing the hell out of you. You suck. I hate you. Kyrie gonna look back. You ain't my son. But no, bro. That shit was all about Kyrie, the damn basketball player. And yes, these fans do say racist shit, and I am not excusing it at all. But I keep telling y'all about trying to say some shit is racist opposed to certain groups trying to fix the goddamn racism. How do you truly fix racism? It ain't just about changing laws. It's about financial power. I'd rather be the coach because the coach last don't get in the player. Yeah. What am I talking about though, bro? Let's look at the history of the Celtics in racial inequality and quality. Do you know? Let me read it better there, because I'm gonna make the points real quick. They're the first ones to draft a black player, the first ones to ever have an all starting five of black players. They're the first ones to ever hire a black person as a coach of any major sports in Northern America. You do know that, right? No, you didn't know that. You didn't know that. Let me give you the dates and everything like that. Let me do it this way, because the Celtics have it on their page, literally saying celebrating Black history. The Celtics have played an integral role in the civil rights movement dating back to the 1950s. In 1950, the Celtics became the first NBA team to draft an American player who was black. Technically an African-American player, even though he wasn't born in Africa, but whatever. When they selected Chuck Cooper in the second round. And then, in 1966, Bill Russell became the first African-American coach in Northern American professional sports. Wait, not the first basketball coach? Let me read that back. In 1966, Bill Russell became the first African-American coach in Northern American professional sports when he took over the reins for Red Auerbach. You know, one of these events, these annual events that they hold, is called the honoring of the monumental actions of the African-American leaders of our nation, honoring the Massachusetts Army National Guard. Annually. That means every year. 58 years ago, 4 gentlemen changed the face of the NBA. Chuck Cooper, Earl Lloyd, Nat Sweetwater Clifton, and Hank Dezzoni became the first black players and pioneers of the sport in 1947. Check that out, bro. We're not talking about them starting. They did start the first 5 black players, but really, what? They all played for the Celtics. They even go on to list key moments in modern African American history. They didn't even have to do that. That has nothing to do with the Celtics. They talk about Colin Powell becoming the first African American head of the armed forces in 2001. In 2002, Vanetta Flowers became the first African American to win a gold medal in the Winter Olympics 2005. One of the most hood-ass names that you ever gonna find out. Condoleezza Rice became the first black female Secretary of the State, 2007. Deval Patrick became the first African-American elected governor in the state of Massachusetts, 2007. Tony Dungy became the first African-American head coach to win a Super Bowl when the Colts defeated the Chicago Bears on 2007. Funny enough, the person that was across the field was Lovie Smith, another black coach. In 2008, they talk about Barack Obama, whatever. I don't really care about talking about that. Boston Historical Sites. Visit the Black Heritage Trail, which begins at the Robert Gold Shaw Memorial on Beacon Street in the Boston Common. They didn't have to do that, bro. Then they go on to list quotes from Booker T. Washington that says success is to be measured not by the position that one has reached in life, as by the obstacles which he has overcome while trying to succeed. Shaun King, this fight that you just picked just whooped your ass with history. Don't try this shit again. Please don't. Because you stay in California, bro, and you from Kentucky. I want you to know this. The San Francisco Giants, the baseball team, and San Francisco being such a land of tranquility and cultural differences and straightity and homosexuality and all this inclusion and stuff like that. You know, they threw a banana at Adam Jones. What did he play for? The Orioles at that time? That didn't happen in Boston. That happened on the West Side. And a city actually nicknamed the city called San Francisco. And this wasn't in 1990 to 2000. This was in the 2010s. Just gonna mind fuck you like that. Have a great day. Don't try that shit again, please. I actually halfway think you're a decent person. But you need to go ahead and do some goddamn history research before that history whoop your ass. Just like I did. Take care. Y'all expect me to keep it real because you know that I will. I do this daily, baby. Check out the Nightly Nash podcast, also streaming music, Steady Nash Music if you have not. And if you made it this far and you haven't subscribed, why the hell not? Honestly, because you want to win that free Xbox or you want to win the PS5 or whatever the hell, the tickets to a concert or sporting event or anything like that. Or we could give it to you in a gift card. Either way that goes, this is how you win. Be an active subscriber, like, comment, and share the videos. The more that you do this, the more you increase your chance to win. It's that simple, that fine, that well. May the best person win. We definitely keep a lookout. I have people who actually take tallies, take notes, and look at all this stuff. Because honestly, it's kind of hard for me just to do every goddamn thing, right? But either way that go, man, make sure you comment and like, be an active subscriber and stuff like that, because I can see all of this stuff. It's called YouTube Studios. I check y'all out on the next video. Also, we'll put the playlist in the comments if you just want the videos to stream down. Check out the next video. Check out the last video. Thank you.